Half of the Commander Strike Fighter Wing Atlantic and the Commanding Officer Strike Fighter Squadron 106. We are now proud to present the A-18 Hornet flight demonstration for 2016. The F-18 is a frontline combat aircraft that deploys from the decks of U.S. aircraft carriers worldwide. The Hornet is a versatile, multi-role aircraft which was designed to excel in both the fighter and the strike missions. Today's flight demonstration is being flown by Lieutenant Scott Lindahl, call sign MacGruber, from Omaha, Nebraska. Lieutenant Lindahl is a prior enlisted nuclear machinist mate and is a 2008 graduate of the University of Oklahoma. In today's flight, he's going to maneuver this aircraft under G-forces ranging from -1 to 8 times normal. And he'll be flying at speeds from 110 miles an hour to 700 miles an hour. And all the maneuvers that you're going to see here today demonstrated by the Hornet shows its capabilities in the tactical arena and are employed every day during combat and training flights. Now, may I direct your attention to the left, where you will hear the Hornet's 2 GEF 404 turbofan engines spooling up to their maximum power, producing over 36,000 pounds of thrust. And we're here for the high show of the A-18 Hornet Tactical Demo. Setting up to approach the airfield for a high-speed pass. MacGruber is going to approach at nearly Mach 1, demonstrating the ability to surprise the enemy using high speed. As he reaches show center, he's going to select full afterburner, pull up into the vertical, subjecting himself to 8 times the force of gravity. Now, off to the right. The F-18 is accelerating to nearly the speed of sound. You're going to hear him call out live from the cockpit. There's Mach numbers, Mach 9.1, 9.2, and such on. Let's go to the cockpit now for MacGruber. And MacGruber, give us the air speeds.
Currently passing through 0.90, 91, 92,
95, did not reach us until the aircraft was already past, indicating the high-speed approach. Vertical reversal now to your left, set up for demonstration of the incredible thrust-to-weight ratio of the F-18. As the Hornet reaches show center, he's going to pitch up to the vertical, execute a maneuver known as a double emblem. During this maneuver, the fighter will be subjected to 6 times the force of gravity. This demonstration illustrates the incredible pitch authority and the vertical maneuverability of the F-18. Here we go, the double emblem. Lieutenant Lindahl earned his wings of wool from Naval Air Station Texas. He's crewed over 1,600 flight hours, including more than 1,000 in the F-18 Hornet and the Super Hornet. Fully qualified aboard naval aircraft carriers, accumulating 175 day and night arrest and landing. Now, MacGruber setting up to demonstrate the F-18 extremely tight turning surface-to-air missiles, the ability of the Hornet to turn around in a very tight space gives it a tremendous tactical advantage. Now setting up from the left is MacGruber and the F-18 Hornet in the minimum radius turn. Watch how close he's in. Listen to the sound of the burners. Of the airport. One unique characteristic that all Navy aircraft must possess is the ability to land on an aircraft carrier at sea with a moving and sometimes pitching flight lead. Naval and Marine aviators are trained to hit the landing area with pinpoint accuracy in what is not so much of a landing as a controlled crash. Approaching at 175 miles an hour. The pilot flies a descending turn to a 3/4 mile final, as you see now. This speed only allows about 15 seconds to precisely adjust your flight path in order to touch down in an area not much larger than your driveway. Now notice as the Hornet approaches from the right, the gear will be down, the flaps are down, and the tail hook extended. It is the tail hook that allows the F-18 to land and stop in under 400 feet. Now, as he gets to show center, he's going to demonstrate the maneuverability and superior thrust to weight of the F-18 in a half Cuban 8 maneuver. Lindahl now doing a repositioning turn to align with show center. He's going to reach show center at just over 300 miles an hour and is going to demonstrate the superb nose authority and the ability of the F-18 to point at an adversary target. In a very short space, you're going to see the Hornet change direction from horizontal flight path to vertical flight path. Verticals. It's this ability, combined with the awesome arsenal of air-to-air weapons, that make the F-18 a world-class fighter. The next maneuver is going to highlight the exceptional slow speed capabilities of the F-18. The Hornet is famous for its ability to fly slower than any other comparable fighter. The F-18 Hornet remains completely controllable through the use of 2 flight control computers. And after he completes this slow speed pass by selecting maximum afterburner, pitching his aircraft up through the vertical, he finishes with a maneuver, once again, a half Cuban 8. And we'll ask Lieutenant Lindahl to call this airspeed down in this high alpha pass. Watch him now as he'll bring that nose way up, retard the throttle, and get it real slow. Hornet demo will call your speed, please.
Hornet demo is going to 150, 140, 130, 120. There's 150, 150 today.
For his final maneuver, Lieutenant Lindahl is now going to demonstrate the... Setting up for his landing. If he were coming aboard the boat, as the naval aviators call it, he'd be looking for the ball, the Fresnel lens that will guide him down to the target. The LSO will call him 4. Make sure that he has the ball and get a fuel check. We're going to do the same as he approaches now, like he's just approaching the rear of the carrier and looking for the number 3 wire. Hornet demo will call the ball.
Hornet 1-1 has the ball, 4.0.
Roger, roger. Okay. LSO cleared him to land, gave us the fuel state. No is good. Now watch as he hits the runway. We're going to assume that the cable breaks. He does trap the number 3 wire, but let's assume the cable breaks because he's going to do exactly what he would do coming aboard the boat, and that's go to full throttle just in case this happens. So we're simulating a cable break here. Shoulder, just about 500 feet above the ground. Throttle open. Put that left wing down towards the ground. You'll be looking right down into the cockpit of the F-18 Hornet. And Lieutenant Scott Lindahl, call sign MacGruber. And then after the high-speed photo pass, we're going to get one final pass as he does a carrier break to a full stop landing. Here he comes. Have your cameras ready over your right shoulder. Lieutenant Lindahl, MacGruber in the F-18 Hornet. Sets up now for an overhead pitch to land. And this Hornet flown in today's demonstration is one that is regularly used in fighter attack and aircraft carrier landing missions. It takes many dedicated and talented young individuals to maintain, fix, and fly these sophisticated machines. Lieutenant Lindahl and the VFA 106 Hornet demo team would like to thank first and foremost the people serving in the They would like to thank Stewart International Airport, Newburgh, and the great state of New York for the opportunity to perform here today. So on behalf of the United States Navy, Commander Strike Fighter Wing Atlantic and the commanding officer of Strike Fighter Squadron 106, they say thank you for allowing us to demonstrate the F-18 Hornet. We hope that you enjoyed this show. And did you enjoy the Hornet, ladies and gentlemen? Watch the next landing. It's going to be just like the first one. No flare, just lets the airplane fly onto the runway. Does not arrest the sink rate at all. Boom. Nose high, using aerodynamic braking. Helping slow the aircraft down.